aren't true city steps, but they do lead to one of the best views around.
Yeah, the best view of PNC Park. And we want to have that view because today is the home opener. So we're taking Pittsburgh Today live on the road.
Good morning, Pittsburgh, on a very Pittsburgh day. It is overcast. It might rain in any second. We don't care. We are out here and so excited as the Pirates get ready for the home opener.
Yeah, it feels a little bit damp out here, but it is not raining out here, and that's what the really important thing is. And a few hours from now, right behind us here, PNC Park, gonna be jam-packed for the home opener. And you know what? During this hour, you could say we have all the bases covered.
We really do, because we are going to be talking, of course, about baseball. That's one of the most important areas to cover when you're talking about baseball.
Right.
But we're going to also talk about the food, the fun that's going to be happening today and throughout the season. And, of course, we love today.
We absolutely do. And Ron is going to join us to talk about the food and the weather. Rich Walsh is going to join us to talk about the actual team and how things are going and all of that. And we have a major celebrity joining us. I mean, this is big time. A very special guest. Actually doesn't have anything to do with baseball, but we're super excited that she's in town.
We are. Yeah, you just saw Ron and Rich there, and we're going to check in with them in a little bit. Rich is going to give us the play-by-play. As we mentioned, baseball is important today. What I really love about our location is that you can see PNC Park here. PNC Park, you can see the city. It's gorgeous. And you were just seeing, of course, our special guest who's going to be coming up in just a little bit.
We gave it away. Cheryl Underwood. Yes, she is in town. We're going to talk to her about why she's in town and talk to her about the talk and all sorts of other things and how much she loves Pittsburgh. And we should say that the last time she was on the show, I made a promise to Cheryl Underwood.
Are you going to reveal it?
I am. So she can't hear us right now. She's over there. Mm-hmm. And so I made a promise that if she comes to Pittsburgh, we would get her a Primanti sandwich.
And hot off the presses or off the grill. It was just delivered. So she can't. I hope that she brought her appetite.
It's a surprise.
I don't know if she can handle a Primanti Brothers sandwich for breakfast. I mean, I know I can.
I think she can.
Okay.
Yes.
Really special today. The Pirates' first pitch is happening at an amazing time. And they are doing it right at 412, of course, 412.
Yeah. For one of the greatest area codes in the nation. I mean, we may be biased, but of course, for the first home game of the season, it is against the New York Yankees. Of course, we're going to talk about those torpedo bats coming up a little bit later on.
I need to know more about these.
Yeah, we will learn all about it. This game is expected to be a sellout.
And when you come to PNC Park this season, you're going to see a lot of upgrades. This is what they do in the off season. In fact, we got to see a little bit of the prep work going in to what they do for opening day. But there's tons of stuff that's happening inside. Of course, the Fanatics Clubhouse, a lot of new Pirates gear, including a bigger and better Pirate Parrot. Does it get better than that?
Really?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, apparently. And there's going to be a ton of exclusive giveaways this season as well. We'll talk about that. And, of course, there's the food. They always add new things to the menu. We've already been talking about some of this stuff.
I saw the morning coverage this morning. You got to taste a couple of these things. Did you have a favorite?
Well, I have not yet tasted the mini burnt almond tort cakes, which I do want to try those because I think that would be fantastic. The Polish cannonballs and the kielbasa cheesesteak, and then there's the empanadas that you keep talking about.
I can't wait to give those a try. We also want to bring in Rich Walsh because we do want to talk baseball. We want to find out a little bit more about these torpedo bats that you've been talking, and everybody has been talking about. And I think some people are questioning who's going to be taking the mound today. It's, I think, an unusual start.
Yeah, although, Rich, you think it's the right choice to have Mitch Keller taking the mound today, right?
Yes, no question. Mitch Keller is the right choice to take the mound. First pitch at 4:12. I can talk a lot about baseball. I can also talk about those almond torts, which are amazing, by the way. But right now I have the team president, Pirates president Travis Williams here with me, talking a little bit about Opening day. It's one of my favorite days of the year. I love opening day. There's so much optimism here. It's just such a great day at the ballpark. What do you think about opening day here in Pittsburgh?
Well, Rich, it's my favorite day of the year, too. It's so much fun, the pageantry of opening day, all the excitement around it, the optimism and the energy, but also just welcoming our fans back to PNC Park. And this year is especially special to us because this is the 25th season at PNC Park. And so to reflect on the impact that PNC Park has had on the lives of so many of our fans and the experiences they've had here in the ballpark, but also what it means to the region and what it's really done for the North Shore. So it's a fun celebration today to be able to bring everybody back and celebrate that 25th season, but also just to get the season underway.
Yeah, no question about it. I know it's not the start you guys wanted, 2-5, but 25 great years here at PNC Park, an amazing ballpark. I think my favorite ballpark in the country. Talk a little bit about some of the new things here. I know we just touched on some of the new foods, but what fans should expect inside this ballpark and on the field this year?
Well, we always have exciting new things, whether it comes to the food, some of what you tasted earlier, the merchandise, which you heard about, and the promotions and things that we do. Obviously, we always like to energize that energize the fan experience and bring something new to life. But also, we have a season ticket holders headquarters presented by SeatGeek that we've done this year. That's obviously to give our season ticket holders a home within the ballpark to go to and talk to our reps. But a lot of different new interesting things throughout the ballpark that we're really excited to share when people come here.
Well, Travis, I appreciate you coming on. Thanks a lot, and good luck here today and this season here at PNC Park. 25 years here, guys.
I like what he said about the pageantry, because I do think that that's exactly what opening day is. There's so much around it. Yeah. Thanks, Rich.
All right, you might wonder, hey, why didn't they let you in the stadium, David and Heather? Well, we did get in the stadium. We actually got in beforehand, and we met some special friends to show us around. And you know what? Our typical shenanigans ensued. Take a look.
Where are they?
I don't know. I mean, they were supposed to be here by now. I don't know what's going on.
All right, wait, I have an idea. A little bird call, if you will. Cuckoo! Cuckoo! Let's try it again. Cuckoo! 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 Oh, there you are!
Here we go!
Let's go!
All right. There are a lot of seats here to choose from.
Yeah. So where is the best seat in the house? It's a pretty exclusive seat, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Yeah, we can't sit there, but these seats are really good. But there's a bird in my way.
Yeah. Hannah, where's your favorite seat?
All right, we're off. We're off. We're off. All right, why would Hannah pick these seats?
Oh, I get it.
Oh, this is the finish line.
You could see her win the race. Yeah!
Hannah!
That a girl!
It's a lot of walking. Can I get one more water on the rocks, please?
Perfect. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
You know what? This may be the best seat in the house. Okay, Bucko Brigade, teach me how to do this.
Alrighty, so if you're gonna get recruited, you gotta learn how to use the t-shirt cannon. So when you press this button, you'll see the gauge go up.
Yeah,
and then stop about right there.
Okay.
We'll load you up with a t-shirt.
Okay.
You want me to fire the first one, or you want to go?
I want to try it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, and then
is there
keep your angle. No, just kind of keep your angle more up this way.
Here we go.
I have a good feeling.
You do? Okay.
I got it. That was just not.
You got it! You got it! It went to no one. We're right here. All right, David, it's my turn. I'm in the air.
Well, you don't want the t-shirt to fall out. You gotta be careful. I think you're good.
I'm ready.
Go ahead. Yeah, there we go.
Everything's riding on this last shot. It's the difference between her getting the job or me getting the job.
Woo! Let's go! Oh!
All right, great job. You're obviously the winner. He got to cut your shirt. So, welcome to the team.
Does this mean I have to quit my day job? Our day jobs. No, we can't do that. But a lot of fun.
You know what? It's actually harder to fire that thing than you would think.
It's heavy.
It is heavy. And you have to like figure out how much. There's a little button that tells you how much pressure to use. And I kept shooting it like way past you. It was in your direction, but it was like in the seats way up there.
Also, you don't want to shoot a T-shirt in someone's face. Although it's soft, you got to like aim high. So it kind of
and then it does like a
the
trajectory thing. We learned a lot that day.
So you're holding something really cool, and I think people are really excited about this.
Yeah, so it's a popcorn-filled baseball bat. Yes, how cool is this? And so this is actually not available right now, but later on this season, early in the season, this will be available. And I hesitate to twirl it around.
You're really swinging it.
I look like I have like a weapon here.
I do think my kids are going to get a hold of that, and all of a sudden it's going to become an epic battle between the three kids. So, but
there's a lid on it, but you know what? In an epic battle, that popcorn's going everywhere.
That's right. Well, we have some great merch that's out here. This is just some of the stuff that you're going to be able to find if you head over to PNC Park, if you're looking for some cool stuff.
Let's talk about this. Paul Skeen's bobblehead on a special giveaway day. Look how cool that is, because that is one of those ones that you save and it becomes memorabilia.
And oh my heart,
Big Bird
with the Pirates jersey on. We love that. It says Big Bird 0. I wonder if the Pirate Parrot is upset about this. Another bird coming in and taking his spot.
That's his territory.
That's
exactly.
Right.
All right. They also have a special Hawaii day, and so they have shirts and different hats.
That's
and this is one of the ones from that. If you can take a look at that as well. And then here in the front we have this little teeny tiny Mitch Keller jersey. Yeah.
Very cute. Very cool. Of course, as we mentioned, the pageantry of opening day. 6th Street gets transformed for this. It's called the Grand Slam on 6th. There's going to be live music, lawn-style games like cornhole, giant checks Connect 4, food from local restaurants as well. It's going to be a great time, and it starts at noon, so just in a couple of hours.
Yeah, and this weekend we want to mention it's kind of like the start of a whole new era in downtown Pittsburgh. So much is changing around here. We know the city is evolving for the NFL draft coming up in 2026. So just a couple of blocks from us here, there's this transformative project that's going on that's going to be something new in our city.
It's called Arts Landing, and this is something that the Cultural Trust is putting on, and it's really going to allow for a more personal space for them to conduct some of that stuff that they want to get a hold of. Think the Arts Festival, having a designated space, having a stage. This is really going to be beautiful, and they're really excited to get this underway. Construction starting, and hopefully it'll be ready for the draft. So it's going to be great.
Again, that's Arts Landing. And then you probably already heard about how Market Square is undergoing a major transformation as well. That is already underway, and that's one of the major projects leading up to next year's draft. It's going to open up downtown Pittsburgh to a whole bunch of like new entertainment and venues and other kind of festivals that can be held there.
Okay, I think without further ado, we should probably get this show really underway, don't you think?
I think so too, because there is a lot to jam-pack into this hour, and we're so glad that you're joining us here for our special on-the-road edition for opening day. Now, coming up, the weather is on our mind, but so is the food, and Ron, it turns out, is covering both. What a great assignment. Look at him right there, rubbing it in.
He really is. Doing a little
look at
dance.
That face.
Okay,
all right,
Ron.
he is getting one of the very first bites of the newest things on PNC Park's menu.
Plus, baseball fever isn't the only thing. We've got some of the biggest names in Hollywood have staged a Steel City takeover. Darth Vader, Doc Brown, Fonzie, they are all in town, and we are getting one of the first looks before the crowds roll in.
I didn't know Fonzie was here. Well, guess who else is here? Cheryl Underwood. She's in town this weekend, too. She is with us live right now, and we're making good on a promise. So we have a special sandwich for her with her name on it. We're going to chat about what brings her back to the Berg and hopefully find out whether we have some extra napkins, too, in the process. I love Cheryl.
Oh, she's so fun. It's Friday, April 4th. We didn't need to tell you that. It's going to be a fantastic weekend here in Pittsburgh. We'll be back with more of our special edition of Pittsburgh Today Live after this break.